Our first task is to write the volume v of a cube as a function of the side length s. So volume as a function of its side length. That's the notation. Volume as a function of the side length. That means the volume can be determined by using the side length as a variable. Okay, and if it's a cube, it's a three-dimensional figure that we're talking about. And a cube is length times width times height for the volume. But all three are the same, so it's s times s times s, or more succinctly, s to the third. And that's it. That's part A. Okay. Part B says to find the instantaneous rate of change of the volume with respect to the side. So that means they want the derivative, right? Because the derivative tells us how fast the volume is changing with respect to the side length. So take a derivative as if it was with respect to x, except x is s in this case. The 3 comes down and multiplies, and then it gets reduced by 1. Power rule. And that's it. That's the derivative. Evaluate the rate of change of v at s equals 1 and s equals 5. So part C just wants us to plug in, I guess, both of those in. The rate of change of v at s equals 1. So this is the rate of change of v at 1. So we're just plugging 1 into the derivative. And if I do that, 1 squared is 1, 1 times 3 is 3. And then for the derivative at 5, you're just plugging 5 into the derivative. So 5 squared is 25, 25 times 3 is 75. Okay, but D is an important question. D says, what are the units? So when you took a derivative of volume, you found out, like this is shorthand notation, right? The long notation would be dV over ds. The rate of change of the volume with respect to time. Okay. Sorry, so dV ds equals 3. So in other words, the units in volume is inches cubed, right? And then s is kind of coincidental here. It might think it means seconds, but it doesn't tell us anything about time. S is a one-dimensional measurement, right? A side length. So the units down here is inches. So inches to the first power like that. So that's the units. The units of a cubed variable is inches to the third. The units of a one-dimensional variable is just inches to the first.